Hello everyone, and welcome to James Fraser episode 3. At the end of episode 2, our experienced scammer, who always keeps to the correct time for Singapore, had just told Serafina that he was heading off to bed. I saw 2 clients yesterday afternoon. One came to my cottage and then went to see the second one. A lovely lady. It was her first session. She really enjoyed it. We're going to have another session next week. I've also been asked to do a talk to a local lunch club next month. I always enjoy doing the talks because it means I have a whole group of people instead of just one person. That's nice. I'm happy for you. Happy 4th, darling. I have no idea why you said that. Today's my Independence Day. Just having fun here, but I still miss home celebrations, LOL. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was being a bit slow, wasn't I? It's no biggie. How you doing today? One of my clients just left. I've got an online group session in just under 2 hours, which I need to prepare for, and have lunch too. Hope you have a nice day, honey. Going to bed now. Good night. Morning, dear. Good morning. I don't have any clients this morning, so I'm sorting out my herb cabinet. I try and do that once a month, so I don't have any old herbs that have lost their potency. I might go into town this morning and see if any of the herbal spell shops have anything that might be useful or helpful. There are lots of them in Glastonbury. It's why I live here. I do wish you'd tell me something about your day, what you've been doing, or who you've talked to, instead of endlessly saying good morning, good night, how you doing. Otherwise, I might start doing the same, but then the conversation would be really boring, wouldn't it? But we don't get enough time to converse, really, especially with the time difference. It's hard to catch up on any conversation. LOL, he said. That doesn't stop you telling me what you've been doing. I just try saying hi most at times, but I'll change it, he said. That also is true. Anyways, let's start with today. Serafina sent a thumbs up. We've got, guess what, electricity working in now, and some carpenters are mending or remaking new furnitures needed for the lodge. Almost done, too. Hopefully our plans of moving this weekend will work, all thanks to you again. That's good. What have you been doing? Since after we got electricity and carpenters started, I've been busy with all other project managers with, and you know what he was busy with, paperwork for the start of production management. We've mainly been focused on lodgings and security, and with that settled. Just paperwork. How boring. We'll be working now on getting the rig to function. Yeah, boring and a constant headache, LOL, he said. Oh dear. My superiors can be a handful. Oh, I thought you were in charge of the project. Yes, I am, but I still do have superiors, as I'm working under a contract. Yippee! A contractor who realises that somebody's employing him on a contract, and that he isn't just the boss. Oh, okay. I suppose you'd be accountable to the company. Someone is in charge of the entire project, but not on the rig here with us. Yes, that's why my paperwork is even more. Oh dear, I didn't think anyone did paperwork these days. I thought everything was done online. Not on rig. Reasons are, wait for it guys, you'd probably know the reason. Because even using a phone is a risk. At the rig, you even barely get good connection on there. If you do your entire work online, it'll be more frustrating than paperwork, LOL, when you have to wait for a good connection. Why is using a phone on a rig a big risk? Oh, go on, guess, ladies and gentlemen. Explosion! From using a phone? I thought rigs were built to high safety standards. Yes, it is, but the problem is that waves from a phone or transmitter isn't something we can just control, and those in wrong direction can cause a spark. And that's all that's needed to bury the entire rig, since we work with oil and it's highly inflammable. A phone wave can cause a spark, said Serafina. Fancy that. Who knew? LOL, he said. Now you know. Good morning, dear. Hope you have a good night rest, darling. Hello, she said. I've been really busy today. I just started a new group session online this afternoon, so I had to spend time choosing the right herbs and candles for each participant. My spirit guide helps me, and I like to make the choices on the day so they're as potent and helpful as possible. That's good job, honey. Were you able to get everything done in time? Good morning, sunshine. Hello. Yes, the group was really lovely. For the first time, I have 6 people from the same city, so we're hoping they'll be able to meet in person sometimes. That will be a first for my groups, so I'm really excited to see how that works. Are they close to you as well? He asked. No, said Seraphina. They're in Carlisle. Good morning, dear. Sorry, I've been busy with moving in. We started yesterday, and we still have a long way to go, but luckily it's going well so far. Hello, I hope the move goes well. I'm sure it will. I'll light one of my candles to help everything go smoothly. It's going to be very different from living on an island, isn't it? Of course it'll, dear. Thanks. Yes, very, because it's limited space in the middle of a vast sea, and he didn't say high sea. How's work going for you? I'm just going to have lunch. Then I have one client this afternoon, and then I'm going to visit my mother. Good morning, honey. I'd gone to bed when you sent that, because if you're looking at the screen, you'll see that his morning, because he's in Singapore, is usually late evening for Seraphina. Gone to bed when you sent that, she said a few hours later. Yes, honey, sorry about that. I was so busy with our moving in, I could hardly come online. I'm hoping it's completely done by the end of today. Have a great night's sleep. That's okay. I know it's a busy time for you. I hope your move goes well and you're settling in. I'm guessing you'll be really busy now. Yes, I will, dear, but not today. I need rest for today. My back aches, LOL. We've been working tirelessly for the past few days. I know I've been missing our chat lately. I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you soon. Have a lovely night. Oh dear, you need to do some yoga or Pilates to stretch your muscles, she said. I'll try. Good morning, sunshine. Hello, it's late evening here. So, how you doing? I still haven't gotten used to the time difference, LOL. I'm glad I'm able to talk to you tonight before bed. I'm just going to bed now, said Seraphina. Sorry, but I have to be up fairly early tomorrow. Good night. No problem, honey. Have a good night, sweet cheeks. Good morning. At least it's morning here. I thought maybe you'd be here before my first client. I have to do my morning meditation session and prepare for her. She's coming to me at 10 a.m. Hey, beautiful. Sorry about that. I thought you'd be very busy from the get-go, so I decided to wait till later today. Hey, honey. Good morning. I waited for you all day yesterday for you to get done with your work, but you never came back online. I hope everything's okay. Hello. I never turned the computer on again yesterday. I try not to be online too much when I have in-person clients. It can have negative vibrations that don't work for me. I hope you've settled in. Oh, sorry, dear. I just didn't get to hear from you. That's why I asked. Good morning. Yes, I am finally. Oh, that's good. I'm sure it'll make working much easier when you don't need to travel each day. Yes, honey, it does make work easier. Good afternoon, honey. We've started on fixing equipments and safety for work today. That's all we'll be doing this weekend, LOL. Work officially starts on Monday, so we just need to get everything ready before then and check out safety of every workplace in the rig. How's your day going, dear? It's very wet here. It's been raining hard all day. I'm going round to see my mother soon. That's not too good. I hope you're covered up, dear, so you don't catch a cold. Hey, love. Hello. Mum and I had a couple of drinks last night. I don't usually drink alcohol, so I stayed the night there. Oh, that's nice. I hope to join in next time. Good morning. It's nice having Mum close. She moved just over a year ago. It's always nice to have someone close by, he said. Hey, is it okay if we get to chat on Google Chat? And so, at last, halfway through episode 2, they moved to Google Chat. Nice to have you here, he said over on Google Chat. I have to hang up some washing. I'm trying to avoid the rain showers. Shouldn't be long. Back. Welcome back, he said. It's very windy here today. What's it like where you are? At least we're missing the awful heat wave they're having in mainland Europe. As all scammers do. He thought being on an oil rig at sea, it would be cold. It's a bit chilly, he said, out here. LOL. Aren't we both just lucky? Chilly? In Singapore? Said Seraphina. That surprises me. Apparently, it surprised our man as well. LOL, I'm not on land anymore, babe. Yes, I know, but I don't see why that would make it chilly. Well, no one actually knows why, said our man, who obviously had no idea why. What are you up to, dear? Sorry, I left earlier. I had to attend to someone, and I went for dinner afterwards, just returning to my phone. What do you mean? Asked Seraphina. in reply to him saying nobody actually knows why it's cold at sea. I meant the wind tonight is chill, and I don't know why, he said. Hey, honey, I'm heading to bed now. Just had my bath. And stick with this one, folk. As I say, this man is very clever, and he's prepared to take his time and take it slowly. Thanks, babe. Good morning from here. Hope you have a lovely night. Good morning from here, said Seraphina. Hey, honey, I apologise for not replying back sooner. My connection is shit. I hope you're doing good. Yes, I'm fine, thanks. I guess a bad connection is to be expected if you're a long way from shore. Do you have satellite receivers on the rig? No, honey, he said. Not yet. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning. How do you manage to get a signal if you don't have satellite receivers? She asked. We just have a mini size of that, and it's receiving good signals either, since it's far from shoreline. Okay, I see, I think, said Seraphina, who had no idea what he was talking about. Not sure I really understand these things. Good morning. Just got done with work. How's your day off to? Oh, hello. I just had one client who left about half an hour ago, and I have one of my online groups this afternoon. Oh, that's nice. What time? 2:00, an hour and a half from now. I just need to have a quick lunch. I think I'm going to miss some of this out. Let's fast forward 6 days. When are you due to finish? Asked Seraphina. Did you say 3 months? No, 6 months, he said. That'll be around Christmas time, said Seraphina, with me thinking, oh no, I really can't stand this for another 6 months. We need to speed this up. Yep, he said. Best time to come say hi. I'm sure you'll notice a difference in the weather between winter in the UK and Singapore, but it's very different now. We're having a cold, wet summer, while the rest of Europe is really suffering. That's true. I've been trying to imagine how the winter would look like in here, but I guess I'll have to find out, LOL. Oh yes, it's a different story for the entire Europe and Asia, I think. Our winters vary as much as our summers, said Seraphina. Some years we get rain and snow and ice, and some years we get mild winters. I've just seen the time. I really do have to go now. Maybe you'll be here at lunchtime. Okay, take care. Just check on me whenever you get the time. I'll keep my phone close. Have a lovely day, honey. And he sent a kiss. Hello, I've finished for the day. The lady I was due to see at 4:30 had to cancel, as she has a horrible cold. Hey, dear. Oh, that's not good. I hope she's doing better now. Sorry, I decided to take a short nap before you finished, so I didn't check for messages. I hope you're not too busy. Let's fast forward again. It sounds lovely. I wish I could afford a holiday there, she said, thinking it really was time to ramp things up. Well, you could plan for it, dear. It's a lovely thought. It is. We can both plan for it together. I don't think I could save enough money before you go home. Well, there's no harm in trying, he said. It could surprise you. That's true. How much do hotels cost there? I'd probably have enough to pay for the flight. Around $170, he said, for proper hotels. Better than the one I had. Oh, seriously? I think that's probably about £130 a night, said Seraphina. If I came for a week, I could probably pay that from my savings. When's a good time to come to Singapore? Good evening, dear, I think is what he meant. That's good. That should be this month. Happy New Month, by the way. They're having their National Day soon. Oh, my goodness. I'm not sure if I can come that quickly. Maybe towards the end of the month. When is National Day? That's still okay, he said. It's on the 9th. I can help you with your reservation if you're coming month end, so it's easy for you since I'm already here. Can't wait to take you round. Oh, hello. The end of the month would be better. I can't come for the 9th. I'd have to let all my clients know that I'll be away. I can fly non-stop with British Airways, she said. It seems to be cheaper than Singapore Airlines. And so she showed him the price, £1,542. That's for the 22nd to the 29th of August. Which dates would suit you? Oh dear, we've missed each other again. Because, as I've probably said, this man was very good at keeping to Singapore time. Let me know which dates would suit you. Will you be able to get off the rig for a few days? 22nd to the 29th sounds good. Good morning, love. Is that for a round trip, he asked, in reply to her showing him the price. I'll be able to take up to 3 to 4 days free. I'll put that in request today, so I'll get myself sorted out before then. Hey, What are you up to? Hello. I've just finished seeing a client on Zoom. I'm just tidying away my herbs and oils. That's nice. Sorry, it's terrible chasing connection down here. Did you make your request so I know which days to book? Good morning. At least, it's morning here. Yes, did, dear. Good morning. I'm good for that week. Okay, I'll book for the 22nd. I'm so excited. I can hardly wait. Me too. Good morning to you, dear. Hope you slept well. Hello again. I'm going to see which flights there are for the 22nd. I think BA were cheaper than Singapore Airlines, but I'll look again to be sure. This is the one I'm booking, she said. It leaves Heathrow on the 21st and arrives in Singapore at 4 p.m. on the 22nd. Will that be okay? Yes, that's perfect, he said. Do you need me to help you book your room? It's also cheaper to book ahead. Yes, that would be very kind of you. Where do you suggest I should stay? Where else than the islands, he said. You'll love it there. I'll wait and see which hotel he comes up with. I meant, which hotel? I'm sure I'll love it on the islands. The Key Hotel, he said. It's nice and cheaper. I can help you book it here. I've had my request approved. 5 days off. Do you have their website? Excluding Sunday, he said. Oh, you have to go back for Sunday? I don't think I do, he said. I was planning on helping you book it on the counter here. Remember, I told you it's safer that way. No, I won't go back Sunday. Okay, but I'd just like to see what the hotel's like before you book it. And which island is it on? I have 5 days free, he said, so it's practically 6 days if a Sunday is in between. Okay, said Serafina. I think I see what you mean. Oh, sure, dear. I'll get it for soon so you can check it up, dear. Just give me a few minutes. Thanks. I have to prepare for my next client. If you leave the link for me, I'll look after she's gone. This is so exciting. Okay, dear. I'll help you get it. Have a lovely day. And lots of hearts. I'm back. I was hoping you'd have left me the link for that hotel's website so I can see what it's like. The only Key hotel I can find is in the main part of Singapore, not on one of the islands. No, I'm still here searching. Sorry, LOL, he said. I got lost in the different options I've seen so far. And he sent her links to 3 hotels on booking.com, all genuine links, with the first one being the cheapest. They're all lovely, said Serafina, but there's no way I could afford the second 2. Is there somewhere more affordable? What about the first? Yes, I'll probably manage the first one. Do you get a discount for booking locally? I haven't booked the flight yet. I want to know I have the hotel booked first. Good morning. Yes, there's a discount for book locally. I'm so sorry. I'm just seeing that my message hasn't gotten to you. That's why I haven't gotten a reply back sooner, and I was starting to get worried. I'm really sorry. I never meant to keep you waiting. I don't work today. That's why I'm up this late, hoping we'll get to talk more today. Oh dear, I missed you again. What do I have to do if you book the hotel? Could you do that and then I'll pay you? I don't think I have enough right now to cover for it, he said. I'm here. I told you. I'll be staying up late today. Just book your flight. You can send me the money for your hotel. I'm sure you'll have enough discount for the hotel. Probably around $150 since it's for a week. Didn't understand most of that, said Serafina. I thought it was you that got the discount, not me. If you make the booking, can't they send me the invoice? Or send it to you, and I'll pay you? That sounds good, he said, but I don't have enough to pay it all. I'll check myself and see what I can cover and tell you how much I'll need to cover it. Then you can pay me when you get here. Do you understand? No, said Serafina, I still don't understand. Why can't they just send me the invoice? You said you had to book because you get the discount if you book locally. Otherwise, I'll just book it myself. Or they can send the invoice to you and I'll pay it. I don't know why, he said. Don't know why what? I've no idea what you're talking about. Let's make this simple, shall we? You said you get a discount if you book locally. Or did I get that wrong? Yes, when I paid over the counter, I got a discount. So you have to make the booking, not me. So they can either send the invoice directly to me, and I'll pay, or they can send it to you, and I'll pay you. Okay, it'll be sent to me, he said. When will you be able to book it, she asked. This week, most likely. Okay, thanks. Hey, dear. How you doing? Oh, hi there. I'm having a quiet day. Mum's gone back to Woking to visit some friends, so I'm taking the time to plan some talks I've been asked to give locally. Oh, okay, that's cool. How's your preparation going? I've done talks before, but I like to take a selection of my own herbs and candles to show people, so I have to spend time meditating on each group to see what will work best for them. As soon as you've booked the hotel for me and sent me the invoice, I'll book the flight too. Okay, I'll do that today, he said. Once I'll send you a copy of it, and we'll sort it out before you book your flight. Good morning, honey. Good morning. That's so kind of you, thank you. I have to prepare for my first client. She's coming at midday. I just got back to the rig, he said a bit later. Today's been pretty busy for me. I did stop by to book the hotel, though, and I ordered the invoice sent to my email, so once I get it, I'll send it to you. But the total cost is $1,060 for a week. And this is going to be an interesting one, ladies and gentlemen. It's something that I hadn't come across before. I've got it, he said. I sent it to your email, and I was told to pay at the property when I want to make payment. I'll be here if you need me, or probably gone to bed. But do take care, dear. Good morning. And so Seraphina checked her email, and we'll do this together, because there aren't any dodgy links in here. He sent her this. Dear James Fraser, please see the attached invoice for $1,060.92. Best regards, Travel Lodge, Harbourfront, and a link to tap on that says View Invoice. And it takes us to a website called buildyou.com. It's an online invoicing platform, and you can get a free trial. Here's that invoice. It's got the hotel's name and address. It's got the name and address of our man. It's got the invoice number. It's got the issue date and the due date. It's got an order number. It's a proper looking invoice. It tells me what kind of room I've booked, how many nights I've booked it for, the discount that I'm getting because he booked locally, 10%, tax, and underneath the contact details for the hotel. I stared at this invoice for a minute or two because, of course, we know it's fake. We know he hasn't booked her to stay at Travel Lodge, and we know he's a scammer. But if you didn't know, it would be almost impossible to spot what's wrong with this invoice. And in fact, before we look at that, let's see what happens when we tap on Pay Now. Again, it's not a dodgy link because this is a genuine online invoicing platform. So we tap on Pay Now, and it takes us to Stripe. It genuinely does take us to Stripe, a genuine online payment platform, where I'm asked for my email address and my card information. Now, obviously, Seraphina doesn't have card information, so she couldn't fill it in. If you did, I don't think you'd be giving your information to a scammer, because I suspect that payment would be handled by Stripe. And if you're wondering why the Stripe page is asking for $530, not $1,060, you'll see that the invoice says a payment of $530.46 is due by the 11th of August. So back to Stripe. I think the scammers have a Stripe account. In fact, I reported that to Stripe, but I'll show you that later. Let's go back to that invoice and show you how we know it's fake. Reasons that you simply wouldn't have spotted if you didn't already know that it was fake. One giveaway is the email address at the bottom, travellodge@live.co.si. Well, Travellodge don't use live.co.si for their email. Let's go on their own website. And if we go to their contact page, you'll see that their email address is at travellodgehotels.asia. They don't use live.co, which is just a generic email provider similar to Gmail. Back to that invoice. The other giveaway is here. Tax, 7%. Okay, what is the rate of tax in Singapore? Here's the Singapore government website. Goods and services tax is 8%. And if we go on the Singapore Inland Revenue website, you'll find that the rate of tax was 7% until the 31st of December 2022. You'd think a leading hotel chain would know the current rate of tax. But as I say, those two flaws on this invoice, the tax rate and the email address, wouldn't be easy to spot if you didn't know what to look for. And that telephone number there, and that address with a genuine telephone number of that hotel back on Google Chat. I was going to ghost him, but then I thought, wonder what will happen if I send him one of those dodgy tracking links. He's probably too clever to click on it, but it's always worth a try. So Serafina sent him one of those dodgy tracking links. "Good morning," she said. "It's raining again here. Is this the hotel?" And the link actually went to the hotel website. "I can't open what you sent me," he said. "It's saying can't open due to my location, or not allowed. Haven't you seen the hotel?" He sent her a genuine link to booking.com. But meanwhile, he had actually tapped on that link 3 times. The first 2 times that he tapped, he didn't have his VPN turned on, and so we can see that although he'd kept strictly to Singapore time, he was in Benin City in Nigeria. When he tried for the 3rd time, he realised that maybe he should turn on his VPN. Magically reappeared from New York 2 minutes later. Serafina, of course, reported that Stripe account to Stripe, who did appear to take the matter seriously. They asked for more information, which of course she sent him, lots of screenshots and links. And they replied, saying, "Thanks so much for sharing all those valuable information, Serafina. I've escalated this internally so that we can investigate the business, and if it breaches our services agreement based on the information you've given. I appreciate you might want to know the outcome of our investigation. However, due to privacy reasons, we can only share the information of the outcome with the business." And that's fair enough, of course. And this was one of the screenshots that Serafina shared at the top of Fraser's Facebook page. This is the name on the account, Adeshile Solomon. At this point, of course, Serafina ghosted our man. I hope you enjoyed this video. Not the usual brainless idiot that we get on this channel, and not the usual comedy video, but I think that this video contains some serious lessons. This was an experienced scammer, one who was prepared to take his time and groom his victim. If you did enjoy this video, please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in another video.